Here's another disposable dispatch from the mind and the mouth of Noam Sane. This is part 2 of 2. In the last video, I was talking about a rally by a group called Canada First. Kind of like the rally, the big Tommy Robinson rally in the UK, a much smaller version of it, where, I was trying to express some understanding that, maybe there were some just flat out racists and totally anti-immigration people and just hateful people in that group that organized the rally, but that given the numbers of people who were there, and I don't know exactly how many, maybe there were a couple thousand people, but among them, there must have been people who had legitimate concerns, and that we shouldn't necessarily tar them all with the same brush. And the point of this video is to go back about 120 years and go back to the early British mandate in Palestine. And I can imagine and understand that if you were an Arab at that point in time and you saw a mass, let's say that you and your family and your forebears had lived there for some time, maybe you lived in Jaffa or Akko or Safed or Jerusalem or whatever, but one of the things that you're noticing is that, wow, there's a lot of people who don't look like me or my family, don't act like me, don't share the same culture, don't speak Arabic, are not at all like me, and they're just coming in en masse. And, there's all of that stuff that goes with it, and that goes with eras of mass immigration, particularly of people who are not adopting your culture and maybe are just even ignoring that you're even around. And how I can understand how it might be reasonable for those people to feel all sorts of feelings, many of them, let's say, negative. And that, maybe people have a choice of how to see things. And I don't want to tar all of those people 120 years ago or so with that same brush, just like I don't want to tar people at the Canada First rally with that same brush. Some of them may have been very hateful, and others maybe weren't. Maybe they were open and said, well, these people who aren't like us, maybe we should get to know them. Maybe we should welcome them. Maybe they're actually going to be a net positive for our society. Maybe they'll bring us jobs and democracy. Or you could just choose the other way and just be hateful and have a war forever. Know what I'm saying?